Inside a Donald Trump rally in San Diego, Sarah Palin tells the crowd,
"He is now we the people's nominee, so suck it up, cupcake!"
Out.
Mission. Walk that is on the cross. Mission. Mission. Walk that is on the cross. Mission. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning. We've got some fog along the coastline and, a red flag warning in the mountains and the deserts until tomorrow night. Elevated fire danger, 45-mile-per-hour winds. It is 68 degrees at Lindbergh, and you have 6 miles visibility. And later today, around 80 at the beaches and close to 100 getting into the inland valleys. 45-mile-per-hour gusts later on this afternoon when that sea breeze kicks in. Very dangerous weather for us here in Southern California, certainly. All right, let's get to traffic now and see what it looks like around town. Commuter Carl, checking things out on the 5 northbound, passing Balboa, getting up into La Jolla, UTC. Up to speed there. It's further up the way on the 5, going northbound at Leucadia. They cleared a breakdown that backed you up from Manchester. Big backup on the northbound 5 against the commute. 801, back over to you.
Chrissy, thank you. We want to take you out here and show you the Blue Cut Fire, rather. Nearly 100,000 people are being forced to leave their homes after a wildfire in San Bernardino County grows to 30,000 acres. The Blue Cut Fire started yesterday morning. This is how far the blaze is from San Diego. We can show you that map there. It's burning west of the 15 freeway and has closed several nearby highways.
The fire has destroyed several homes already and is currently threatening 34,000 more. So far, it has no containment. Governor Jerry Brown, in fact, has already declared a state of emergency in the area.
98,000 people evacuated.
Battle the flames. Officials say the weather is affecting their progress.
This is just one of 6 fires that we're battling across the state, and it's only mid-August. As we get into September and October, conditions are only going to dry out further, and historically, that's when we see our largest and most damaging fires, but there's still a lot of potential for new fires over the next coming months.
And again, San Diego sending fire crews to help battle those flames. We also have a red flag warning that's in effect until tomorrow night. Fox 5's Eric Richard joining us live now from Ramona with the latest. Eric.
Hey, good morning, Rubble. Just speaking about the cut fire and this red flag warning. So we are here at the air attack base in Ramona. And what's interesting is that we have sent 2 air tankers. They deployed yesterday to fight these flames burning in the San Bernardino Mountains. Those planes are now back. It's still not known, according to CAL FIRE, whether they will send them back to help fight these flames. Again, they're trying to, figure out if they have enough staffing. Also, whether or not they need the help over there in San Bernardino County. But as we know, dry conditions, also relatively low humidity, playing a huge role in these flames continuing to grow. I want to pull up some video. This is a recent video we have for you regarding blue cut fire in San Bernardino. And as we know, CAL FIRE will determine again whether or not they will send these two air tankers over there. But again, still not known. They will decide that later this afternoon. The red flag warning is in effect today, right now, and it expires tomorrow night at 9 p.m. That is Thursday. Now, the dangerous mix we're talking about when it comes to this red flag warning is the strong gusty winds and the very low humidity. You pair that with these awful dry conditions, and there's a real potential for that explosive wildfire, exactly what we are seeing near Los Angeles. So coming back out live, of course, outdoor burning, definitely not recommended. That coming from CAL FIRE. Again, that red flag warning expiring tomorrow night. But the big message from CAL FIRE, just keep your eyes out. And again, we have crews over there fighting these flames in San Bernardino County, and they will assess the situation in regards to whether the air tankers here right now at the air attack base will have to go over there. Heather, we'll send it back to you. A lot of work.
Good day, everybody. I'm 50 miles north of San Diego, and I am 60 miles south of Los Angeles right now. And as I try to keep you, the listener, informed, I am on my way to the Blue Cut Fire, which started yesterday at around 10:30 a.m. at what is called the Cajon Pass, Cajon Pass. And it's probably about 10 more miles away from the Cajon Pass, but I'm going to go ahead and see whatever it is that we can see as close as we can get to that area. And I am very familiar with the Cajon Pass. It's about a 5,000 foot level, and the snow lasts quite a bit throughout the year. Quite a bit, a good amount of the year, the snow is still staying there, even in hot weather, in hot summer months. It lasts also. But anyhow, over 30,000 acres have burned, and over 80,000 people have been evacuated. The Cajon Pass is part of San Bernardino County, and it is right in the heart, right between Riverside County, LA County, and San Bernardino County. And San Diego County is just a short ways to the south, which is where I am from. But I'm doing my best to not miss out on another story. The past several weeks I've missed out on so many things because I've been working, and I've been trying to go full-time broadcasting as an occupation. But we're almost at the Cajon Pass, and I want you to pray for the surrounding area, pray for the rest of the nation. We just passed San Luis Obispo area, off the 15 freeway to where you can get to San Luis Obispo. There's a big fire over there. There's several big fires in California. Louisiana, a day after, flooding. 30 inches of rain in one day they got, and homes are flooded. They're devastated. Pray for Louisiana. Keep praying for San Diego Police Department and the families of those two police officers who were shot and one of them killed. Please pray for the Dallas, Texas Police Department. Same thing happened over there. A couple other police officers were shot and killed. Pray for Baton Rouge, Louisiana Police Department. I drove through Louisiana and Texas just a couple of weeks ago, and one of their police officers were also shot and killed. Pray for Minnesota with what's going on with a black officer who shot an armed young man, and all these things that are going on in the nation. I wish that I could be able to get on a plane, but with your help, I can drive somewhere. I can get on a plane somewhere and report, not report clips and quotes from what others are saying, but I can be there and interview people and report in the way that you wish that you could hear other people report. But I can't do that without broadcasting as an occupation. So please keep this broadcast in prayer also, please. I want to have some more news on my broadcast abilities, my services that I will be able to utilize. That is in the making right now. And it is definitely a gift from God. It didn't take funds to get what I thought I needed first, or what I would come up second or third. God just put it in my lap from a good friend who I had no idea was able to do such a thing. And you know how God works in mysterious ways. But my resources will be unlimited. So you are seeing me right now before my resources become unlimited. I'm using my cell phone right now. But without further ado, I'm going to show you we're in Temescal Valley right now. We're getting real close to the Cajon Pass, and I want to be able to report this. And as you're listening, you go ahead and check out all my links and do some Googling on some keywords you hear. Pretty soon I'll be able to do all that homework for you, but I hope you are able to use whatever it is that I've broadcast throughout the years and through this right now as it is happening.
3,000 acres. U.S. Forest Service spokesman Bob Poole says the fire has ripped through a lot of dry brush.
With the vegetation, even if it's green, it's basically dead. And there were just rapid rates of spread. It became very difficult for us to get out in front of it.
He says more than 82,000 people have been evacuated from their homes. The fire started around 10:30 yesterday morning near the 15. The fire is still closed in both directions near the 215. Firefighters say they don't have an exact count on how many homes have burned. A historic Route 66 diner has been destroyed by the fire. The Summit Inn in the Cajon Pass was built in 1952 and then rebuilt after a bad car crash just 2 years ago. The Summit Inn's website says popular visitors have included Elvis Presley and Clint Eastwood. A new reward is being offered for information on...
Me and one of my sisters and one of my brothers were just at the Summit Inn a few months ago, and I actually got some pictures from there. That is a very nice place to eat. Real nice diner. It's not high class or anything like that. It's just an old-fashioned, awesome original Western style diner. So what you're seeing out here by the hills, by the mountains, it's not smoke, it's not smog. We don't really have that terrible smog issue that we used to have. Once in a while there is smog, you can see it, but not as bad. But that's just dust. That's all dirt from the winds, which is really fueling the fires right now. And here we are 66 miles north of San Diego and probably about 45 miles south of Los Angeles now. This is where the traffic is starting to back up. To Barstow, we remain on these lanes, and to get to beach cities and Riverside, that's the 91 right there. Still lots of construction across our freeways all across the United States, actually. Within the past several weeks, I was actually able to drive from Oregon to Virginia, and then from Virginia, the southern route back to San Diego. Construction going on all across our nation's freeways. And I think that is indicative that our economy is really going to boom no matter who becomes president. The thing we have to worry about when it comes to our president is not the economy, but our individual liberties and rights. Well, I had to stop for some coffee, some Jack in the Box coffee. We're in Norco right now, and the freeway was really backed up, so I'm about as far north towards the summit as I could get. But here in Norco, before turning back around, we got something over here like a horse, an animal control truck, a few sheriff's cars directing traffic. That's Norco, the city town of Norco. So, anyways, yeah, this is Norco. It's kind of normal up in the mountains here. So, that's as far as we got. Alright, peace out. Pray for Louisiana. Pray for all the fires in California. Pray for my broadcast. God bless.